favorite.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Let's take a look at our lineup. Singy, this team seems to be snake bitten this year, bouncing into the most double plays in the league.
And it's, really just kind of a rally killer. I mean, a huge stumbling block when you're talking about trying to get the offense going. And, that makes this lineup frustrating to watch because they'd be scoring a bunch of runs if they didn't come unglued and just hack at all those pitchers' pitches and hit into those double plays. You've got to do a better job. And if they want to win today, they're going to have to improve in that area.
Ketel Marte stands in now, looks at that one inside. Now a screamer into the outfield. McCormick racing over to make the catch.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Juan Soto stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And that extends the inning. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Soto, the runner at first with 2 gone. On the ground to short, Tovar sends it to first, and Guerrero is set down. And that'll do it. We played an inning, no score. Back here in Miami, Jose Altuve up to hit here.
The second baseman.
Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And a strike on the outside edge. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu, delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And gone. A 2-run homer. His 16th homer of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Francisco Alvarez, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here at the top of the second. There's a swing and a miss.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-2. Line drive, base hit.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Ezekiel Tovar in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is down low. Nobody out. Runner at first. Hit on the ground might be 2. To second, that's 1. To Guerrero, and they turn 2.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Here's the center fielder, Chas McCormick. And that misses. And that is ball 1. 2 out, space is empty. And another ball.
2-0.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Fought off foul. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the second game of the series. Popped up. Guerrero under it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. And we're back. Here's a big power threat. Junior Caminero. This has been a career year for him when it comes to driving in runs.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now Machado up here.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 away.
Batting 7, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Fouled off down the right side.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Hammer, base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
Everything came together for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Makes the grab. Runner tags at second. And he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
So digging in, Geraldo Perdomo.
In the grand scheme of things, this at-bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at-bat.
Line drive. And a superb diving catch.
A bit of a do-or-die there. He lays out, makes the diving catch, and he strands a couple of runners.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Michael Garcia. Castillo back to work. Clips the corner. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Righty delivers. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Here comes Luis Ariz to the plate. If you're looking for contact, this is your guy.
Yeah, and if you're looking for batting titles, he's also your guy. Ariz is the first player in MLB history to win 3 straight with 3 different teams. The Twins, Marlins, and the Padres. You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Ariz leads off first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And it's a strikeout from La Piedra, his second of the game.
Now batter, the third baseman.
Eugenio Suarez up to the plate now. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Just missed.
Outside.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches
Now
for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Altuve working through some struggles lately.
Yeah, they say baseball is a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
First and second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one missed. Outside with a breaking ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it. Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Here's the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. And that one is in for a strike.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Hard hit left side. Fires over to Guerrero. Out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. that one deep left field and forget it. And they're on the board. It's 2-1.
He just sparked this home crowd in a big way. What a swing. With a low 90s fastball, you have to live on the edges and hit your spots. If you don't, you'll get hit hard. Really good swing there. Patient, waited for it. It was like BP all over again.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 1 so far. And there's a foul ball.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Marte with another scorching run of play lately. Ripped to short. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now 1 for 1 with a single so far. Upstairs.
That's upstairs.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Swing and a ground ball, and it's through for a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
1 down. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now grounded out his first time. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-1's the count.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
So now here's the DH, Junior Caminero. A single his first time. Swing and a base hit. Soto around second, heads for third. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 outs
now
with runners on the corners. Here's Manny Machado now. He's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And that's way high. And the count even 1-1. And that's down and away.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And that one got a piece of him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Now a chance for Julio Rodriguez. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2
Well, he
strikes.
left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
Ripped on a line. And that gets down into the gap. 1 runs in. 2 runs are in. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Throw home. Not in time. The run scores. 4-2 now.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Digging in, Austin Wells. Fly to left his first time. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. But 4 score in the inning. 3 coming on this bases clearing triple. It's now 4-2. On to the fourth.
Leading off
and
for
now
the Bean Boozled,
Francisco
the catcher,
Alvarez.
Francisco Alvarez.
These two offenses could put up runs in a hurry.
0-1.
Well, these guys doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That missed
1
by a
ball,
lot.
2
Yeah, the
strikes.
count 1-2. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that
Now
right
batting,
side of the
the
diamond when
shortstop,
you've got the first
Ezekiel
baseman involved and the pitcher as
Tovar.
well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from him a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. And first offering is fouled off. Tovar, a former Gold Glove winner, 23 years old. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. So up next,
Now batting,
Chas
the center
McCormick.
fielder,
First
Chas
time up was a pop out.
McCormick.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Luis Castillo won't go any further, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching.
Dennis Santana
Dennis.
gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Santana.
He's into the game with the bases empty. That's in there. Strike one.
0-1's the count. Ball, that's out.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Two outs. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Drilled out towards left center field. That's back there. That one is gone. He sends it out of here. His first homer of the year. It's 4-3. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
To the top of the lineup. Next is the designated hitter, Michael Garcia. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Back here at Lone Depot Park, bottom of the inning. Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Back up the middle and a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
And for him, that's 2 solid weeks with a hit in every game. I mean, he's run his hitting streak to 14, and let me tell you, that's no easy task. This guy's grinding out at bats. He's figuring out ways to put the ball in play and just as well do it with some authority.
So the batting order turns over. Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Runner stops at second, and the first 2 reach to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
First and second, no outs. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 2 in this one. Grounder might be 2. Tovar to second, on to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's Juan Soto. He's 2 for 2. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Acuna moving back. That one is gone. His 42nd home run of the season. And they add on. It's 6-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And the batter now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Ball one, no
that
strike.
one way outside. Ball one.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
The 1-0. There's a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. And they've doubled up now. It's 6-3. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here in Miami, ready now for the 5th inning. Down the number 2 hitter, Luis Arias. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, these players, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Bloop behind second, and it's caught for the out. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Singing, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
1 down, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it drops in.
Now batting, third baseman, Eugenio.
And here is Eugenio Suarez. And that one a little below the knees.
1-0.
1-0. Acuna stands at first with 1 out. Double play ball to second. Good feed. That's one. Relay to Guerrero in time, inning-ending double play. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Republicans on top, 6-3.
Now pitching.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Hector Neris.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Junior Caminero now at the plate.
Republic, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. Double-digit hits and 0 strikeouts. I don't know which of those is more impressive, but especially in today's game, that's something they can feel very good about.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's to third, and that chance handled. Slings it across, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Now batting, the third baseman, Manny
Machado up to the
Machado.
plate. He's been a great free agent sign. foul ball. Chris, you look at it, these are the spots where guys can come on, pitch well, instill some confidence in the manager, and all of a sudden they're pitching higher leverage spots in the postseason.
Well, in this final month, I mean, this is an audition period for the call-ups, but it's also for that marginal reliever that was on the roster throughout the season to maybe step up and be on that playoff roster.
1 out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. Line to left. Abreu brings it in. 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Julio Rodriguez.
2 down, base is empty. Julio Rodriguez getting ready to hit. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Ground ball, left side. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
Well, I definitely think the speed down the line played a factor on that throw. He had more time than he thought, but as a fielder, the speed of the game and the speed of the runner sometimes can get in your head, and he just rushed it and failed to make a clean throw.
So 2 down, and here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
Runner!
Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Two outs. Hit hard on the ground is short. And that is that. 1 error in the inning, but it doesn't hurt him. We're through 5. The Dominican Republic out front here, 6-3. Top of the 6th inning. Now it's going to be Jose Altuve.
Jose Altuve.
Santana back to work. Santana ready to fire now. Outside low, and it's 1-1. Struck him out swinging. Chased the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
The left fielder.
Now the left fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered here in this one. That misses,
outside.
And that's ball 1. Swinging a foul back, that's out of play. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The catcher, number 4.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Francisco Alvarez, 1 for 2. Splits the plate. Strike 1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. And we're the top half of the 6th. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
The shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
And the first offering is not close. That one ripped. And it stays fair. Around first, heading for 2. Throws to second, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
All over that one right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball. Very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Now batting.
Now
right
it's
fielder,
Fernando Tatis Jr. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Junior.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Move to second. Perdomo back in on a dive. That one down the line, and foul ball. Tatis waits. Here's a high fly ball out to center. McCormick trying to get there. And there's one down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved
The
extra
batter,
bases for
number 4.
sure. If the pitcher's his
Second
friend,
baseman,
he'll give him a second
Ketel.
to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
So man aboard, an outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. 0 for 3 in this one. Ground ball to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
First pitch swinging, went
Now
up there with the
batting,
plan to be
the left
aggressive.
fielder,
Just one of those
Vaughn.
seen high base hits through the infield.
No.
Just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And now it's Juan Soto. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion. And those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
And a ground ball to first. And it gets by him. In comes the run from third to add on. Everybody's going to be safe.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Swing and he breaks his bat. Reaching down and makes the grab.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Junior Caminero.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Junior Caminero. This one in the air right field. Acuna there. And that is that. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 7-3. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Ezequiel Tovar. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Next offering is fouled back. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now the center fielder, Chaz McCormick.
Chaz McCormick.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And that's in there at the knees.
1-1.
On the ground to third. Fair ball.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Michael.
And now the DH, Michael Garcia. That one drifts inside.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Well, that's
outside. And now 2-0. McCormick over at first with 1 away. Slow ground ball to the right side. But it kicks foul. Next offering is fouled back. Right through there, got him. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Dennis Santana done for the night, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break.
Now pitching,
Jimmy Garcia gets the ball now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
The rise. Stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And another ball. He swings and fouls one off. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Swing and a miss. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3.
now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Jose Butto.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Here's Manny Machado.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely, try to hit the ball out of the park, do what he loves to do.
The pitch. Liner snagged at first.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Rodriguez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
Misses the zone, and he gets him to chase.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
And down on strikes. 2 down. Austin Wells will hit next. And first offering is fouled off. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna Jr.
Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
And that one pulled foul. In the air, right field. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. It's a double. 3rd hit of the night for him.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
Now the third baseman, Eugenio Suarez. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
No outs. Runner on second. Foul ball. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Got it. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Swings through that.
0-1.
And that's in for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes, even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The left fielder, number 52, Wilyer.
Now the batter now, Wilyer Abreu.
That's down.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Gone way up into the upper deck. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 7-5. They needed that one, Singy.
Indeed they did. They've been fighting to get back into this game, and just like that, they're back in it. A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. 1 for 3. There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Jimmy Garcia won't go any further. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching.
Now on the bump, Abner Uribe.
Well, he struggled quite a bit, so this is another opportunity to get on the right track. He's given up more than 1 hit per inning pitch so far this season.
And that's off the outside edge, and that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 8th.
Outside.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Goes down looking. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now 7-5. Major League Baseball is on the show.
Pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Edward Bizardo. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo
The
Perdomo.
shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Center field, McCormick has it sized up. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr.
Junior.
And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fastball for a strike. 0-2. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Robert Suarez getting ready to go. Alvarado warming up as well. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Marte stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And foul ball.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now Ezequiel Tovar. Off the mark there. Ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that
One
time.
ball, one strike.
Ground ball up the middle. What a stop. Fires to first. Boots it.
He's safe.
Well, this is unfortunate because it looked like it was going to be an awesome play, something we see on the highlights tonight and tomorrow. But you have to applaud the effort on the stop. And if you don't take care of the throw, it goes from a wow moment to one you regret really quick.
And now, Chas McCormick. Just
Ball, that pitch
missed.
is out.
The tying run at the plate. And that one gets past the catcher. Tovar into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Tying run at the plate. Right through there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And that one is inside.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Ball four, he walked in. And that keeps things going.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
First and second, no outs. Michael Garcia, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Nope. Foul ball.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Hauls it in for the out. He's 2 outs away. Luis Ariz stands in, known for his late inning heroics. Outside, 1-0. And he blows that one by him at 100.
Not sure exactly what he was thinking there. Good sinker ball pitcher goes with the fastball in a double play situation when he needs something on the ground.
Gets the call. And the count 1-2.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
On the ground, Machado beats the second, out there. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
Triple-digit wins, 100 wins. That's hard to even look at. You kind of blink your eyes to make sure that it says what you're reading. But an incredible season. This is an elite team, and there are few teams, few players in the history of the game that have been a part of a club that have won this many games.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB.